Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Going for a face shave, a zero prep shave. I'm absolutely knackered. I've been sleeping dreadfully for the past 4 or 5 days. I've tried sleeping tablets, I've tried all sorts. Albeit that I'm out of my cast, it's obviously healed a little bit. I injured it a little bit on bus on the way to the racing on Saturday. The bus took off quick and I automatically grabbed the pole with my left arm and it yanked it. And yeah, sort of luck I'm getting at the moment, but seems alright today. See how we go. I'm not sleeping very well, obviously it does hurt. I try to sleep with this on, sometimes with it off. I can't really win at the moment. Painkillers aren't helping much, it just seems to be a constant dull ache. And it looks like I might have to go back a little bit earlier just to have it looked at again. That being said, let's have a nice shave. Castle Forbes shaving cream, lime essential oil, made in Scotland by Castle Forbes. And the scent on this, now I love citrus scents, I love lime. Lime's one of my favourite citrus scents. I love it in gin, I love it in any drink really, to be honest, but it is just pure, unfiltered lime scent. It is absolutely delicious. As you can see, there's a fair dent in this cream now, there's still loads in here. And as with Paul H, if you watch this video, this cream goes quite hard to the point where you could almost swirl a brush in it and lather up that way. I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is wipe my face. Absolutely zero prep. Had my shower this morning. It's now the afternoon. I'm supposed to be trying to do a live shave tomorrow with Jack from Carve Shaving, Jack over at Virtual Groom Room. But to be honest, I don't think I'm in the right frame of mind for it at the moment. I'm just struggling with lack of sleep, so I just fancied a nice shave. I thought I'd record it because why not? And here we go. So I don't know how to do this. I think I'll just scoop a little bit out as I have done in the past. Do you know what? It's really hard. I'm going to try and swirl the brush in it. I'm just going to try it, see what happens. It probably won't work, even if I can just get enough in the tips that I can get it going. Squeeze out most of the excess. Now, a movie just released recently in the movies, the cinema, The Joker, with Joaquin Phoenix, and I'm going to watch it tonight, so I thought why not. This is in my rotation anyway. It's my next brush for the rotation, which is my Joker brush, which was very kindly sent to me. It was a shock actually when it came in the mail. I wasn't expecting this to come at all. Tim, I'm sure it's Tim sent me it. I can't remember Tim's surname. He's just a top bloke, really nice guy. I haven't actually messaged him for a while. I need to get my finger out. I'm off Facebook and that, not off it, but I'm just not using it much at the moment. So this is a 26mm Fanchurian. Straight into the cream. Let's just see if this works. Right. That's probably ample. What do you reckon? Oh, it just smells incredible. I'm just going to leave that like that, believe it or not. I'm just going to let that air out, pop the lid back on and go for it. Just wipe my face again. Oh. I mean, I'm getting much more movement. I can almost straighten my arm out fully. That's as far as I can go. I've still got a bit of pain in my elbow. I've got loads of pain still in my wrist. But it's getting better. It's not as bad as it was, other than the pain that I got when I re-injured it on Saturday. I don't know whether I've re-injured it or whether I've just woken the pain up a bit. We'll see how we go. The problem is when you take the cast off, you try and let it heal naturally, you forget, you think, I'm not in a cast anymore, I see that hurts sometimes, I move too fast. And you think you can just get away with it and you don't. And the old body says no. So all I'm doing here is my synthetic technique, or my lathering technique really in general. Dipping the tips, painting it into the load. As you can see, I'm not losing any hairs from this knot. Simpson, I messaged last Friday. I think it was Friday. It's now Tuesday. They've read my messages. I've had no reply. Now, I'm not expecting a brush. I wouldn't have been expecting one anyway. It's a risk you run in the second-hand market. At the end of the day, I mean, personally, for me, if I owned a company and I made a product, I'd want to stand by it. Warranty or no warranty. At the end of the day, if you're spending upwards of £200 on a brush, sterling, you damn sure want that brush to be tip top for a long, long time. This is a lovely, lovely knot, this knot. The Fanchurian from Grizzly Bay. Did I say Grizzly Bay earlier? I hope so. I hope I didn't call it a that damn rock brush. Now usually with this lather, as you can see, it's quite airy, it's very light. It's not the best cream I've used, it's nowhere near the best cream. But it's got just a beautiful lime scent. It does have good performance. It's just not the best performance. Now I have used the Simpsons, believe it or not. I've used it again since. And I think over the two ladders I lost about 35 to 40 hairs off camera. Someone mentioned that it can't really be that enjoyable to use. It really is an enjoyable brush to use, but every time I take the brush off my face, I check it. And I'm just constantly thinking about hairs falling out of it, and it really does, in a sense, it does take a bit of the fun out of the brush. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to stop using it. It's just going to look shit on camera. It doesn't look good for high quality hand tied brushes when it's shedding like that. I don't care who you are or what you say. A brush shouldn't shed like that. My Morrison Fondren for some reason stopped eventually. And the other thing is as well, I can't remember, I think it was Fanchurian in Canada, don't actually offer a guarantee with the brush. You've got to go through Simpson because of the shedding issues with the chubbies. Right, the razor is going to be the Tatara Masamune Nadachi, all stainless construction, bead blasted finish, lovely thin profile head. Just not the best looking handle. Nice enough, just not super nice. Now it's reasonably heavy, but it's got great balance. Third use Gillette Nasset blade today. There we go. Everybody focus, come on. There we go. I think it's the third use. I'm not 100% sure now. From memory, there's just a little bit of overhang on this one. So as you can see there, hopefully that focuses. I don't think it will. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? There we go. Hopefully you just see that screwing in there. And that is it, locked in place. That was a little bit blurry, but hopefully you got the picture. As you can see, the ladder is airy. It's definitely an airy ladder. I can never get this super dense for some reason. Maybe I just didn't load the brush enough. But let's just see how we go. So I think this is the third use Gillette Nasset in the Tatara Masamune Nadachi, which is 0.9 blade gap, and quite a bit of blade feel on this one, but very, very nice shaver. And it feels incredible with the Nasset blade in there. Now that's just one stroke. I've got 3 days growth. Oh, super smooth. Oh yeah, it's maybe a match made in heaven, this blade and razor. Nice bit of feedback as well. Yeah, I think this might be a match made in heaven. And that's from a non-religious bloke. I'm just going to empty that sink out. It's just full of hair just from that one part. Yeah, I remember this from last time, believe it or not. Residual slickness in this cream is average for me. I think it's the water that does it. It could be the lather. The lather wasn't, it's not really a great lather, to be honest. It's good enough to shave with, but it is definitely an area lather. I'm almost sort of tempted to add a bit more soap, but I'm not going to bother. Too late. Very, very smooth shaving. Not feeling the blade too much in this shave, believe it or not. I don't know whether it's the blade type being nice and smooth and sharp. I can feel it over my lips. I always do, that's the main area when I go over, because I do both lips at the same time, like so. And that's generally when I really feel it. Bit of blood there, don't know. I think it is. Yeah, I think I might have underloaded the brush, in all honesty, even though it looked like there was loads in there. I'm pretty sure I've had better lathers than this from Castle Forbes. It's still performing well, just not as good as I remember. But then again, I've used some really, really high quality soaps lately. Definitely feeling the blade. Yeah, not a great lather, by my standards at least. However, super shave. Yeah, that residual slickness is pretty average. I've definitely undernourished the amount of soap, or underused the amount of soap. I needed a bit more in there just to get that full effect. Right, let's get a bit of the old Allen block, see how well we did. Don't think I've done that well. Surprisingly, very, very well. I wasn't expecting that to be quite so pain-free. I was expecting it to taste like shit, and it does. But not to be quite so pain-free. Right, I'm going to rinse the brush out. Well, my skin's drying a little bit. I think it's a little thing going here there. As you can see, that mark that was there. Can you see that dark spot? That's that thing going here and there. That'll be coming out soon. I've almost got it. Someone was a little bit concerned that I had a skin cancer. I do get regular checkups. I do live in one of the worst countries in the world for it, so you have to. Luckily I've had nothing yet. And if anyone ever wonders with this thing here, right there, that's a melangioma, which is basically a surface blood vessel, and you can't get rid of it. So every now and then I go in and they'll just burn it, because it gets quite big. So they burn it and it sort of blisters up a little bit, the scab falls off, and then it just comes back again, but it's just smooth for a considerable amount of time. So I don't have to really worry about it. Yeah, so I don't know whether just to rinse this cream, but I'm not going to rinse it because it'll make a bit of a mess inside. But yeah, let's finish off with the balm. Quite happy with that. Post shave, it's alright. It's not brilliant. I can feel a bit of moisture in there, it feels quite nice, but comparing it to mostly everything else I've used recently, it's not as good. This stuff though, Forbes Essential Oil Lime Aftershave Balm, is immense. The scent on it, just everything about it, so just a good little, oh jeez. Oh. If you love citrus, or just lime, even if you don't want to use or purchase the cream, the shaving cream, grab some balm. It's so worth it. It's really intense lime scent. It's very nourishing. I don't know what the ingredients list like on it. I think I've still got the box for it somewhere. They're pretty good ingredients. They're not. I think they might be the old tetrahydrosodium, tetramoxamil, or whatever it is, might be in there or in the cream. I'm not 100% sure. And the ingredients for the cream are on the box as well, which I don't even think I've got that box anymore. But I've got a weeper there, I've got a weeper there, and I think that was weeping earlier. Other than that, really nice. It is an efficient razor, no doubt about it, but I don't know, nice job with it there. Forbes shaving, is that focusing? Lime essential oil, big tub, really big tub, 6.8 fluid ounces, that's a lot of cream. The brush for today was the Joker brush from Grizzly Bay. Just a stunning brush, and it's got a 26mm Fanchurian knot in there, which now smells limey. The razor, the Tatara Masamune Nodachi, all stainless, beautifully machined, very nice, very tight tolerances. I just don't like the look of it, and it's not just me. It's a lot of people out there that don't like the look of it. I think at the moment they are looking at releasing some more sort of generic handles that the masses would enjoy more than such unique looking razors. Now obviously they've went for something, they've nailed it for what it is. It's just not mass market appeal in my opinion, so hopefully they get the next couple of handles, if they do a couple, one or two, they get a more mainstream look, a look that most people would go, that looks nice. Maybe some people think it looks okay, some people might think it looks shit, but the general majority of people would go, oh, I quite like that, that's nice. You know, sometimes you can look at a car and you can just see it as a nice car, even if it's not your thing. It's maybe too sporty for you, but you still look at it and go, yeah, well, it's still a nice looking car, I just wouldn't have one. That sort of thing. Finished off today with Castle Forbes Lime Essential Oil Aftershave Balm. An amazing balm, it really is. It gives your skin that sort of, I call it the Wickham effect, that Wickham balm, silky smooth feeling, feels like satin silk, smooth, moisturised, stunning. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.